Why have we come to this place? Why have we gone to 90-odd passes in 90 minutes? Why has that happened?
Well, it began, it began with Jack Charlton, really, at the route one. But Jack there was a lot more to Jack. When we didn't have the ball, for example, he pressed the ball and he discovered a way to upset the best teams in the world. Even if it meant throwing Liam Brady out of the window from the 5th floor, he got something. But he didn't want it. Trapattoni didn't want it. Mick McCarthy, to his credit, did, and Brian Kerr encouraged him to pass the ball. Trapattoni came in with 5 years when Wes Houlihan was in exile, never played at all, was never in the squad even. He got rid of Andy Reid, who was in the squad, who was a good playmaker, And of course with O'Neill, it's continued this thing about Wes Houlihan. Why isn't Wes playing? Wes is playing for Norwich. He's playing superbly, man of the match week after week. It's just madness that he's not on that pitch tonight. Now, we may, as I say, win comfortably and all will seemingly do well, but if you're on the 5th floor of a hotel, why would you, to go out to the front door and get a taxi, why would you go down the drain pipe instead of taking the lift? So why would you do something really difficult and make it really difficult? Take the lift. Yeah. In other words, play your best players.
Well, Richie, are you saying it's down to the players that we just haven't got the quality of player?
I think it's joint responsibility. If, like that footage there, I don't think you can blame a manager solely for a player missing a target from 10 yards when there's no one marking him. That's just personal responsibility. Do the simple things better.
No, that's completely wrong.
But if it's come on, if I've missed you from 10 yards and no one near me, no one near you, I'm a cop-out if I blame my manager.
You pulled that piece of footage out. There isn't anybody within 10 yards. I'll tell you why it's wrong. If in a proper culture in the side, promoted and fostered by the coaches, there's always an option. And they all get close, and there's 4 or 5 options every time you get the ball. And there's no fear. The fear is what stops players passing the ball. And you'll see it tonight. They're afraid. If we make a mistake, we'll get blamed by the coach. And what the coach has to do, and I don't think this coach does, is say, don't worry about it if you give the ball away. Like Klopp, like Guardiola, like the great coaches.
I agree with all that.
Don't blame the players.
If I'm a player and I'm fearful of a rollicking from the manager, I'm fearful of giving away the possession, well, I maybe at some point need to say, listen, I need to step up and be a man here and play and be willing to make mistakes and be willing to risk getting a rollicking. But also, if it's repeated game after game, if these kind of statistics are a feature of a team's performance, well, then you're looking to the manager and go, listen, what's going on there? Are you pleased with it? Are you okay with it? Or are you going to do something to change it?
Dara, if the goalkeeper never throws the ball out, hardly ever throws the ball out, and that's a statement in itself, that you want to keep the ball, you want to play through midfield. But if you never throw the ball out, and even at throw-ins, we get the ball and we throw the ball down the line, and it's a 50-50 who's going to win it,
Yeah.
So I think it does come from the manager. I agree with Eamon. Trapp didn't want it. Jack certainly didn't want it. But Martin is not categoric in what he wants, is he? Only on the radio today I heard him say, I want to see the players with more composure, more confidence on the ball.
But then he says that on the radio, and then he drops Wes Houlihan and leaves him on the bench. That's the message, Richie. That's the big signal. If you want to promote and foster a playmaker, you don't need your best playmaker sitting on the bench in all the big games.
Well, I think that's it. He's got the way of playing that, and I think it's brought us goals, important goals. That it's route one, long ball, and Shane Long trying to get on the end of it.
Okay, guys, just briefly, Richie, go.
I think the wider cultural thing is relevant. We don't coach kids to want the ball under pressure. We don't do that in this country. We don't do that.
Maybe
I've seen a bit of it.
In addition,
where we do.
In addition, the players have got to take responsibility as well. The 10, 15-yard passes which are waywardly distributed, that's not solely the manager's fault.
I think we'll see a poor team outplay us tonight in possession.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's